This is Ms. Bush coming to you to look at our Module 1 guided practice question. Our question is really asking us to break down Antony's attitude towards Lepidus. I need to pay attention at this point to how Antony is speaking about Lepidus and responding to any comments about Lepidus within this scene. Because I know as a great reader that Shakespeare is not going to directly tell me his attitude or how Antony is being characterized. I'm going to have to make inferences based upon the charged diction that he uses. As I jumped into this scene, I wanted to find that charged diction within the text, and I was able to find it when he calls Lepidus a slight, unmeritable man meant to be sent on errands. This is quite a charged accusation to talk about someone. So I'm going to break this line down and really start to unpack what this tells me about his attitude. I see that this word unmeritable here is the one that I stopped at first. So I'm going to make a margin note because I know that this is a very negative connotation. And the word unmeritable means that I don't think that they deserve my trust. So I'm going to make note of that there. Cool. Oh. All right, now that we got that fixed. Cool. So the other part of this line is really important because it says he was only meant to be sent on errands. That tells me a lot about how Antony is feeling about that. If I'm only meant to be sent on errands, once again, I don't deserve trust, but also I don't really feel valued. And so I'm going to make note of that too. Now that I have the literal meaning of what I'm being shown in this line, I'm going to start to unpack and ask myself, why is Antony speaking about Lepidus this way? And what does this say about his motivations? Well, if we're looking at this, obviously there is something about Lepidus that he doesn't see as a leader. He's talking to Octavius here, so that means that he wants somebody who he can trust and value as a co-leader, which right now he's not seeing in Lepidus. I really need to start to ask myself as a great reader, why does he need to trust Lepidus? How is this different? And that's what we're going to jump into as we look at our independent practice today. Go ahead and jump into the second section of this form and answer the questions below so that way you are able to be ready for round 2 of our analysis of Antony.